In sports today, the Golden State Warriors have picked up their 61st win of the season against New York. Here's Ashley Jagpal with the details and the rest of your sports news.
Thanks, Aaron. We start with the Toronto Blue Jays as their spring training season rolled against the New York Yankees.
Spot in this
Drew Hutchinson on the mound for the Bluebirds, and he got up to a bit of a rocky start, giving up on a two-run shot here to Starlin Castro.
Man on for Starlin Castro. He takes Hutch to the opposite field for his first of the spring, a two-run blast. And it's 2-0.
Next, Hutch gives up another deep ball to Jacoby Ellsbury. Jose Bautista gets up a beat on it, but comes up just short that ends up as a double. Hutchinson would settle down and pitch a good game in his later innings, but the Jays would only add one more, losing this game 2-1. Turning to hockey, our hometown Leafs will be hosting the Florida Panthers tonight. But in other Canadian hockey news, the Montreal Canadiens won against the Buffalo Sabres last night in a game that had 100 penalty minutes. Pick it up in the first, and Zach Bogosian scores, showing off some awesome hand-eye coordination. Check it out, he bats the puck right out of midair. Then we get into some of the Rebs stuff. Alex Galchenyuk gets shoved right into Buffalo Tendy Robin Leonard. A scrum ensures. Later in the day, another scrum in front of Leonard and Michael McCarron gets face-washed by the netminder, but there he goes returning the favor. Jump to the top of the second and look at this blast by Greg Patterin. His first as a HABS is a Rocket 1-1. Second period winding down, veteran Andrei Markov rips one that gets deflected and beats Leonard. Buffalo would add one to tie, but in the overtime, HABS strike again. Torrey Mitchell is credited with this one as HABS win 3-2. Now in basketball, the Golden State Warriors made history last night when they became the first team ever in the 4 major American professional sports leagues to win 50 games straight at home. Dive into the second, a sweet feed from Curry to Bogut for the alley-oop. Deja vu, off the inbound, Curry to Bogut again. Curry this time down for the court, finishes for the easy 2. Now watch this. Shot clock approaching 0. Doesn't matter. It's Steph Curry. This is just adding insult to injury. 121-85 G-State Warriors. And if you're a Raptors fan, you can watch them take on the Indiana Pacers tonight. And finally, with a little help from soccer superstar, shoe lovers are getting a taste of the future.
Very cool.
In a scene straight out of Back to the Future 2, Real Madrid's Cristiano Ronaldo was giving a pair of futuristic shoes that automatically lace themselves when he puts them on. Here's an explanation of how it all works.
You take the shoe, you just slide it on. When your heel hits a sensor, it'll automatically close and adjust to a comfortable fit. And then when you're ready to get out of it, you press and hold the loosen button for 2 seconds, and you're out, and it's ready to go next time you're ready.
The sneakers use a power lacing technology that the athlete can adjust by pressing the plus or minus buttons on the side of the sneaker. Imagine a future where kids no longer have to learn to tie their own shoes. Now with a look at what Mother Nature has in store, here's Kelsey Coles.
Thanks, Ashley. I wouldn't press your luck if you thought spring was here already, because we're going to be seeing some colder temperatures going into the weekend. Today, we will see a mix of sun and cloud with a high of 11. There's a 70% chance of showers, and later this afternoon, there's a risk of thunderstorm with a low of +1. Tomorrow will be mainly cloudy with a chance of flurries or rain in the morning. We will have a high of +4 and a low of -9. Saturday will be sunny all day, but looks can be deceiving because there's a high of +2 and a low of -3. Just when you thought spring was here, winter is here to remind you. It ain't over till it's clover. Now back to Aaron in the newsroom.
Thanks, Kelsey. We leave you today with this. The latest internet sensation features a motorcycle driving dog and his owner in Indonesia. Meet Sydney. That's him wearing the pink sunglasses. He and his owner were caught on camera riding through the streets of Manado. Sydney has been winning the hearts of dog lovers across the web and has become so famous, news outlets around the world have covered them. They're a regular sight in the city, and we wonder whether Sydney is a better driver than most people in the GTA. That's all for today. For details of these stories and more, check out humbernews.ca. Humber News is produced by the students in the journalism program at the North Campus. I'm Aaron D'Andrea. Join us tomorrow for our next news update.